This is Woodman here. It's Wednesday, May 29th, 2024. I have some questions that I thought about, and here are the questions. Questions 3. Number 1, can DNA act as an antenna? Number 2, is DNA capable of conduction? Number 3, does exposure to electromagnetic fields cause cancer and other genotoxic effects in DNA and chromosomes? Well, I did some research and I've got some answers for you. As to the first question, yes, DNA can indeed act as an antenna. The concept of DNA acting as a fractal antenna suggests that its structure and properties allow it to interact with electromagnetic fields, EMF, across a wide frequency range. This interaction could potentially affect cellular processes and contribute to biological responses to electromagnetic field exposure. The answer to question 2, yes, DNA is capable of conduction, specifically electronic conduction. This property arises from the ability of DNA molecules to conduct electric charge along their length. This electronic conduction plays a role in various biological processes, including DNA repair mechanisms as well as signaling within certain cells. The third question. This is a big one. Exposure to electromagnetic fields, EMF, particularly extremely low frequency electromagnetic fields, which are ELF EMFs, has been studied extensively for its potential effects on health, including its association with cancer and genotoxic effects on DNA and chromosomes. Epidemiological studies have suggested that there is a link between long-term exposure to ELF EMFs and a small elevated risk of childhood leukemia, which is a form of blood cancer, right? Additionally, research has investigated the potential mechanisms by which EMF exposure could induce genotoxic effects, including DNA damage as well as chromosomal aberrations. While the evidence linking EMF exposure to cancer and genotoxic effects is still an area of active research at this time, and there's a lot of debate about it, it remains an important consideration in assessing potential health risks associated with electromagnetic field exposure. This has been a very short one, I will admit, but I just had some very directed questions for which I received some very directed answers. But there is a lot more on this in case you want to learn more. What I will do is I will put a number of links to research papers on different scientific websites, and you can read the materials for yourself and be your own discernment in terms of just gauging how well the authors are able to conduct their experiments, whether there were any flaws in their experiments, whether or not their methodology was sound, and whether or not you accept the conclusions as to what some of these researchers might have found. But I'm willing to tell you that based on what I'm reading and seeing, I don't think it's a wise idea to expose yourself to too much, like maybe like an electrical generator or electrical plant or anything that transmits a lot of electromagnetic fields on any level. I just think that there seems to be some strong indication that it can have some pretty bad health effects. And we being human beings, organic beings as we are, filled with DNA, this can cause some serious problems. I would definitely try to limit my exposure if I were you to those electromagnetic fields. But that's just me. You're allowed to be the own discerner of your conclusions and answers. Um, Thank you again for listening to me. Thank you for supporting my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. I always appreciate your support on this channel each and every day. I love you all. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Take care. Bye.